Good morning. Thank you all for joining us today. As you know, Tax Day is coming up, and we're here to talk about a very important issue, which is bringing tax relief to the people of Michigan. With us today are House Democratic Leader Donna Lisinski, Representative Angela Witwer from Delta Township, and Representative Rachel Hood from Grand Rapids. And with that, I'll turn things over to Leader Lisinski.
Thank you, Joe Clark. So we are here today to talk about Tax Day. It is here, and we know that it is such an important part of what we need to do to keep our cities, to keep our roads, and to keep our schools funded. But taxes should be paid fairly, and we need to make sure that we have tax policy that's focused on families and seniors, small businesses, and main streets. And that's why, as Democrats, we have found a way to deliver tax relief for Michiganders. Tax relief that will bring real progress and real change. Not reckless, irresponsible tax cuts that result in thousands of skilled trades jobs lost and giant potholes remaining in our roads. Not half measures that leave our retirees high and dry like the pension plan that passed the House earlier this year. Or so-called tax cuts that benefit the wealthy Michiganders at approximately $5,000 each, while leaving everyone else with a tax benefit of $12. We never, ever want to jeopardize the success of working families, seniors, or our future as a state. Instead, our plan is to provide real tax relief to Michiganders and to do it responsibly. This includes phasing out the punitive Republican retirement tax that currently burdens our seniors. And we want to expand the Earned Income Tax Credit, which is a proven and effective way to lift families out of poverty, to grow our workforce by helping people return to work, which we know will benefit small businesses and main streets across our great state. We need tax relief that helps everyday Michiganders, that helps boost our local economy, and puts Michigan's budget surplus towards those who need help the most. I will now turn it over to Representative Witwer to discuss our plan to repeal the retirement tax.
Thank you, Leader Lisinski. Michigan retirees have seen their retirement income shrink since 2011. This is all due to the retirement tax, which costs 500,000 households an average of $1,000 a year. Some in this chamber prioritized other tax cuts over our retirees, but we know it's time for us to take action. The retirement tax has left retirees worried about being able to afford the necessities after a lifetime of work. Just this week, I've received several phone calls from Delta Township and other areas in my district who were concerned about this and why weren't the bills moving. My bill, House Bill 4490, would repeal the retirement tax, putting money back into Michiganders' pockets and the economy. So many of our retirees struggle to make ends meet, and the truth is they don't have to. I introduced House Bill 4490 in March of 2021 and also in my first term in 2019, but it still hasn't been granted even a hearing by the majority. Our retirees worked a lifetime to help build our communities and economy of today, and they were thanked with an unexpected and unnecessary burden. The rules were suddenly changed on them in the most vulnerable years. Their years of retirement, they had responsibly planned and saved towards for decades. A decade of needless burden for elderly people living on a fixed income is a decade too long. They should not have to pay this tax any longer. It's time to relieve our retirees from this burden and allow them to enjoy the benefits of a lifetime of hard work and sacrifice. I'll now turn things over to Representative Hood.
Thank you, Leader Lisinski and Representative Witwer, for your good work on behalf of our communities and, in your case, on behalf of our seniors. I'm here to talk about our families and to focus on the Earned Income Tax Credit. The Earned Income Tax Credit is one of the most powerful tools we have to bring Michigan's families out of poverty. It is proven to improve children's education, workers' health, and the earnings of single mothers who are struggling to get by. And finally, it helps our economy. My bill would bring the EITC back up to its original 20%. That's 14 percentage points higher than the current 6%. Just imagine what that would do to our economy. It would lift 22,000 people out of poverty and send 730,000 families an average refund of $3,000. A 20% EITC would help those who need it most, who are living in Michigan, and it will give Michiganders the money that they need to buy local and to support small businesses in their community. Folks, I can say firsthand, my family has benefited from the EITC, and these dollars don't sit in savings accounts for long. They go to helping buy new clothes for school, new shoes, making sure there's gas in the car in these difficult times, making sure that you can purchase a car. This is enough money to help a family really make the leap to purchasing a home or making the advancements in housing that they need in a competitive housing market. This is the kind of relief Michiganders desperately need. The restored EITC will act as an additional fiscal stimulus to the state by putting more money into the pockets of working families. And after over 2 years of treading water, these families deserve relief. This is a critical component of our state's success and a part of a continued effort to keep our economy supercharged. It's time to put partisan politics aside and to deliver for the hardworking people of Michigan. And sending my EITC bill to the governor's desk will do just that. I'll now give the floor back to Joe.
Thank you, Representative Hood, and thank you to all of our speakers today for being here to talk about this critical issue. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and we can make any of our speakers available for follow-ups. And with that, thank you and have a nice day.